live. Feel free to come in, ask questions. Want to make sure we are supporting you. Got to put up my microphone. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining the live. We're going to get started. I'm on super early, as you can tell, which is different. We are here. Gonna go. Not gonna come on later. I mean, at my normal time because I'm actually going to be doing some mommy duty stuff. Not gonna. So coming out to make sure I stay consistent, make sure I go live, and so you guys are seeing me, catching me earlier than normal, and we're gonna get this going. I am normally taking my little guy to school and doing my morning routine, and not here. So your girl is all in recognizing, um, yeah. I thought I would just make sure that I came on first and got it in just in case my day gets away from me. So I want to get some time in. We'll see what the day looks like. We'll see how this pans out. I definitely know I'm going to come back live later. Just depends on what time. I'm not quite confident on the time yet, but I will be back later. So I didn't do my 4 o'clock on YouTube, but I did do it on TikTok. So, and again, so like I said, I'll be back later, but we'll see what it looks like. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all joining. Trying to get my voice together. We're going to go on the TikTok streets a little faster because your girl has to get out of here by a hot 9:30. So I'm going to do a little bit over an hour, obviously, because I got to make sure my live, I get at least a solid hour in. You know, that is important. You want to make sure you are getting your time in. I teach that. So I want to make sure it is getting in. Feel free to come in, ask questions. I appreciate you all supporting. We're going to get started in a little bit. Make sure you give me a thumbs up saying that you like the live. If you have not clicked that like button, go ahead and click that like button and tell me you like the live. And then if you are not a subscriber, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So I appreciate you all joining me. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I always want to make sure I am answering questions, supporting you all in your life journey. So, hello, friends. Thank you so much. Hi. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for supporting. If you have not been here before, go ahead and say new to the room. And then if you don't mind clicking that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notification when I go live and post content. Your girl is, like I said, I'm here early. Thank you, new. Welcome. Thank you for saying something, Fred. I appreciate you. Not everybody communicates. So appreciate you chiming in and supporting the live stream. So thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you all joining. We're going to get started. I go live on the TikTok street, so we're going to get started over there as we speak. TikTok live, TikTok live. We are live on TikTok. It is Dr. Lisa. Welcome to the room, friends. We are live on TikTok. So come on in, ask questions. Appreciate you all joining me. Want to make sure my sound effects work. Welcome to the room. I appreciate you all coming in, supporting the live stream. So we're going to get started on these TikTok streets. So let me know, hey, friend, how you doing, friend Lucia? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate, hey, Miss K Latte, your friend is here early. I didn't say it before. My little guy, we're doing a little activity with him today. And so we're going to come in a little earlier. So I'm here early because I have to leave early. Come early to leave early. So that's what's happening here. We're all like in different locations today. So just wanted to make sure I came in and did not miss my time. Thank you so much. Hey, Miss K Latte. Thank you all who are coming into the live. I appreciate you all supporting. Come on in. I appreciate the support. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let's get the tapping, the hearts to flowing. So I appreciate you all coming in and supporting this live. So I got to turn on my viewer wishes. It's for a campaign, and I'll probably give it a shout out for today as well. Hey, I'm here early, Idea Barista. I'm here early. Yes, Idea Barista, the pals is here. Yes, it's early. It's early for me too. just just for the record, I'm not used to this. Not at all. Um, it is super early for me. And so we're leaving we're trying to get to the theme parks early. He doesn't know we're going to the theme parks. It's a secret. So we're trying to get there early so we can spend some time in the daytime, and then I come back later for my live. So I'm gonna come back later. Hopefully I'm not too exhausted. So I was like, let me get it in now. Let's get a hot hour in. It's gonna be exactly an hour. And then I get my 61 minutes, and then I'll come back later, and I'll probably stay longer. I'll probably stay 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that. So yeah, she said, oh, cute. I know, I know. So I was like, well, let me at least get an hour in just in case this is my only hour. So we'll see. Sometimes when you go to theme parks, I mean, it's exhausting. Dee Dee, welcome to the room. Thank you for grabbing that heart me. My new friends coming in. If you're not familiar with me, I am Dr. Lisa. Morning blessings, friend. I know this is not my regular time, but like I was saying, I got a activity today, so I'm still getting it in. I tell you, you guys, I go live every day. So if I miss one in the afternoon, that's fine, or one in the morning, that's fine. But rest assured, I think I have a streak going on right now. I'm trying to think the last time I did not go live. It might have been last summer, and we were on a cruise, and my phone wasn't working. So the phone wasn't working, and we were on a cruise, and so God told me you can't go live. So I just didn't go live. But that's the last time I did not go live at all. I'm trying to think any travel days I didn't go live. No, I think I went live even when I was on vacation. I think I hit even every travel day as well. I'm prepping for my live at 10 a.m. Passing through. Welcome, welcome. How long have you been going live, friend? Welcome. Those who are coming in, I appreciate you all being here. We are going live right now. I'm going to talk about my topic really quickly as well. You said I am a motivated woman who sees the glass half full. Stay grounded and aim high. I love that, friend. That's a great message. A lot of people do look at the negative side of situations. You know what? Let me speak to that for a second, because I've been I've been mothering slash coaching my daughter. She got her MCAT score back, and her MCAT score, because she's applying to medical school, her MCAT score was not what she wanted, was not what she expected. She's retaking it. She signed up to retake it, and so the score, though, and here's the glass half full. The score is competitive, and it's a score that she could apply to medical schools with. Now, is it going to be the top tier? No, not necessarily. She has a nice portfolio of experience and a decent GPA. She can do fine. But for her, it wasn't enough, and she was distraught about it. She was upset about it. And I was like, you know what? You got to look at this in perspective, because your score could get you into a school. Don't sleep on that. And I want you to recognize that you worked hard, you did well, and you could go to medical school with that score. However, taking it again, raising a few more points, seeing what you can do to be a little bit more competitive with the programs you apply to is fine as well. So now you need to just focus, study, and think about, okay, what can I do to get a few extra points? How do I grind it out so I can make sure I'm applying myself and getting a little bit more? I said that's the thing. Don't feel like you got defeated. So again, if you could look at a situation, and just the opportunity to apply, I mean, all of that. So I was like, Miss Thing, we are not going to be sad about this. I want you to be very appreciative and excited about your future, because you got a bright future ahead of you. So anyway, that was my mother would. Now some people be like, no, let her cry, let her be sad. I was like, no, that's not what we're doing. So that's what I'm doing here. I try my best to think about things like, okay, what's the positive out of it? And you could be sad for a few minutes, but at the end of the day, don't let that stop you from moving forward. Make that propel you, ideally, to say, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do well. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all. Luna, I saw you fly in. I know this looks strange. I know I'm not normally supposed to be here, but I'm here. You said truth. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you have to do that, friends. Sometimes these young people, they like to think about things being so doom and gloom, and I'm like, you know what? That's not what we're doing. We're not gonna do that. We don't have time for that. So, and I know that feels like, okay, you know what? We're rushing emotions and stuff like that. I'm like, nope, we gotta focus now. Now, what do we do to improve? If that's the route she wants to take. So, okay, you said pals, Doc, that might be a cool topic regarding live out of the country. Some people say TikTok accidentally changes their location and it's hard to get back to US. Just a thought. You know what? I was on a so Pals is on the YT. She's moderating for me over there. I was actually on a live. I'm sorry, a conference. Hey, Dr. Cliff. I was on Stay Encouraged. That's it. Yep. I was on a meeting yesterday for TikTok. And what was told to us is that yes, you can go abroad, but you can't stay abroad. First of all, so you got to make sure that your trip is not long, not super long. Maybe a week is fine, and you also got to pay attention to what country you go to, because there are countries where TikTok is not allowed or TikTok is not in good relationships with. Okay, and so don't go live in those countries. So yeah, you got to be careful about that too. Yeah. Um, So yeah, so those are like the two takeaways. I just heard this yesterday. Somebody was asking that question on the webinar. Remember yesterday I was late for my live, so that's why I was late because I went to a meeting. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for tapping the live. I appreciate you all joining my live stream this morning. Like I said, I'm a little earlier than normal. This is not my normal time, so I'm gonna get a solid hour in because we're at the head to the theme parks. I love the color on you. Thank you, friend. How you doing, Aquaria? Thank you so much for grabbing that daily heart me. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Dee Dee. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you all for coming in. If you guys are new to my live, put new in the chat. Um, if you don't mind sharing out the live, we're going to share the live. I need to share my own live because I don't know people know I'm live. Natty Nat, welcome to the room. Appreciate you all coming through. I'm going to share out my live to my community so people know. Thank you all for joining early with me. Um, so So there we go. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in this morning. You're welcome. You see, I was awake. Okay. So Nettie Nash, she's our fitness chair coach on these TikTok streets, and she's been having a stream of good luck. So I'm so excited for her friend. She is doing her thing. She is going to be a brand ambassador and teaching live virtually chair exercises virtually for I think a brand or for your company, place of work, I think. I'm new and did I just see you at Natty's Chair Workout? You did. Hey, Linda T. I did. I was all in the chat. Yes. For your company. Hi, how you doing, friend? We were working out together. Yes, so I normally come live at 10 a.m. I'm here early because I got to get off early. I got to be off by whatever an hour is. I know I came on a little later than what I wanted to, even with starting this. So I'm right at 10 minutes in. And so because of that, I'm gonna have to get off theoretically probably by 9:45-ish, somewhere along in there. I'm gonna be getting off. So I'm gonna get right at my 91 minutes, Natty Nats. I mean my 61 minutes. I don't know if she did 61 minutes, Linda T. Hopefully she did today. I'm gonna make sure I get my time in. Linda T, welcome to the room, friend. Do you go live? Let me know. Thank you for the heart puff. Let me know if you go live. I have time to make up. So are you going longer? You going longer now? Let me know, friend. Linda T, do you go live? Let us know if you go live. You don't have a bio. We got to put some words in that bio. Put some words in that. And so we know what your topic is about, what you do. Keep in mind, you all, when you come on to TikTok, you want to make sure you're posting. Not yet. I just started. Okay, awesome, awesome. Well, you're doing well, friend. You're engaging. You got 56 followers. You might have live access already. So put some words in your bio as you're producing content. Hey, Raquel, welcome to the room. As you're producing content, you'll get new people to see and get more visibility. So that's going to help. I teach all things going live. Today's topic, hey, Luna, I see your friend. Hey, the Glow Itinerary. Welcome back, friend. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Nicole, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for the tip. You're welcome, friend. So yeah, the bio is actually important because that's how TikTok categorize you. Hey, just Shayna, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. TikTok categorizes you based on the content you're producing. So you do it first for TikTok to optimize your profile and make it searchable. Um, and put keywords in there that people, obviously your target audience, they're looking for. Others coming in, following. Thank you so much. Went live for the first time last week. How did it go, Nicole? Let us know, how did it go? You are an esthetician and makeup artist. So did you do a makeup live? Let us know what you did. Wink, wink. Thank you so much. Thank you, Luna. So as you guys know, we got 10K likes. Thank you so much. We got that right at around probably 11 minutes. As you can tell, I'm being kind of casual about this. I usually walk through the steps, kind of do my warm up. We get the room activated. And so I'm being a little casual because I know I'm not going to be able to stay super long. I got like exactly 60 minutes that I'm going to do for this live before we have to hit the road. It went good. I did a get ready with me. Okay, get ready with me. Exciting. Okay, nice. Nice. Others coming in the room. Thank you for joining. I am Dr. Lisa. So if I'm a new face for you this early in the morning, is because I do go live every day, twice a day, but I normally go live at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. So this is super early for me, but I appreciate you all being here. So come in, let's chat a little bit. I'm only gonna stay for an hour because we're doing a little family day today for my son. He's a 6-year-old. We didn't do that much for his birthday, so we were like, okay, we'll save it for a day we can do, at the end of the school year and stuff. And so that's what we're doing. My husband played hooky from work. My son didn't go to school today. He's playing hooky. And so we're like, you know what? We're just gonna have a family time at the theme park. So that's what we're doing for his birthday. So because of that, I had to move my live up a little early, make sure I get at least an hour in, because I tell you guys that valid go live day. My friends who are new, we're gonna talk about this a little bit, but if you're paying attention to this and you want to go live every day for the first 14 days, people keep asking me like, how long should it be? How long do I go live? I'm gonna say try to get to 60 minutes that constitute a valid go live day in your analytics. TikTok will track that. And then I tell you to do 61 minutes because if you do under 60 minutes, then it's not tracked as a day. So you want to go a little over just to make sure it is actually over 60 minutes. So that's why I tell you. So 61 minutes, and then it'll get tracked as a day. It's under your analytics. You want to make sure you are going live longer over time. You want to extend that out. And then ideally you're going 90 minutes, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, those type of things. The longer you go, the more the responsive you're going to get, or more response you're going to get from TikTok. So that's going to be really important as you extend your time as well. Good morning, Mina. Welcome, Eldorado. Welcome to the room. I appreciate you all. Nicole, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you guys for the populace. OMG, welcome to the room. Thank you so much, Prince Latte. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you as well, friend. So you all are coming in. Let me know if you guys have questions. If you're new, put new in the chat. We usually talk about all things going live. I'm helping you to think about your live journey. If you're new and haven't gone live, let me know that as well. I know we got some live hosts in the room too. New, welcome, Bianca. Welcome to the room. Do you go live at all, friend? And TikTok just gave us that flash goal. It's roses, 11 roses. If you guys don't mind sharing a rose with me, it's one per person. That's also something TikTok does as a flash goal to see if people are here supporting. Um, I teach as a live host. You want to make sure you're also a great viewer. Okay, so when you think about your live journey, new, haven't gone live yet, Mino. Okay, welcome, friend. We'll talk about it. Are you aspiring to go live? You don't have a bio either, so we got to put some words in your bio. What would you talk about in your live stream? So as you're doing this, you want to make sure that you are also being very intentional about supporting, being a great viewer. I teach I want you to pay attention to all the things as a viewer so that when your viewers come to your room, you can teach them. Okay, you can let them know. You can also be aware of if they are engagers by the badges they have next to their name. All right, so we teach this. I want you guys to pay attention to it. And then I want you to think about how do you apply it to your life with people engaging in your life. All right, Trivia, welcome back, friend. Appreciate you grabbing that daily heart me. New, haven't gone live yet. I'm shy. LCG, you are shy, friend. Welcome to the room. What would you talk about in your live if you weren't shy? So we'll talk about that. CC Glam, welcome. Thank you for the follow, friends. Thank you all. We do have that flash goal going on. We need another roses. So if you don't mind sharing a rose, it is part of TikTok's goal. The flash goal is TikTok's, not Dr. Lisa's. It is where TikTok says, I want to see if people are engaging. So, hey, y'all, what will happen? Oh, I love that. For the longest, it's funny. People will come in, and I'm like, why are they asking what will happen? I forgot that I had this will happen. So I'm like, oh. I was like, what will happen? But yeah, let me explain what will happen. I haven't gone live yet. Oh, I'm still trying to understand everything. Oh, okay, okay. We talk about that too. All right, a couple things. Let's get into the lesson. Hopefully we can get these last two roses. If you haven't sent a rose, it is the flash goal. Let's see if we can knock this flash goal out and we'll move on. We're moving a little quicker because I have a solid hour. Thank you, friend. If you sent a rose, it's new people. One more. Let's see. One more rose. It has to be somebody who hasn't sent a rose yet. Y'all so sweet. It's like, let's send out these roses. Thank you, friend. We did it. I appreciate y'all. Y'all so kind. Okay, so here's the deal is. This is a challenge. Let me take a step back. This is a board, first of all. This is a board. Hey, Sarah, I point this out because somebody's going to come in and say, "Oh, how did you do your board like that?" This is a board. The board is under settings, under the features. Hey, friend, new here, Sarah. Thank you so much for being here. It's under the settings feature, maybe its own standalone area. You want to create a board that's going to grab attention. Just like my friend came in and said, well, what will happen? Hey, Elle, I know I'm early. Um, so you want to create a board that's going to get people to respond. And I appreciate the person that came in and said something. Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. And so when you have a board, the board has to add value, so it could be a value laden board, a value board that says, okay, how do you get 10K followers in 10 minutes, 10K likes in 10 minutes. And so it could be value, and people are like, well, wait a minute. It could be curiosity. And this kind of has that curiosity piece. This will happen. People are like, well, what's going to happen? So keep this in mind. And then it may be a challenge. The first part is a challenge. Go live every day for 14 days. Okay, so as you're creating this message to your audience, and this is now the live host hat turned on, you want to make something that is going to evoke people to engage, ask questions, their curiosity is piqued, or they're inspired by your messaging. So keep that in mind. I just wanted to make sure I pointed that out as you're thinking about going live. Okay. So before you go live, I want you guys to market yourself. Before I went live, I shared out my live to my story. Once I came in here, I shared to my story, but I shared some posts to my story. I added a thought bubble note. I let people know I'm going live. I have an event that's actually the one that's scheduled for later. So again, I did a live event. So I'm letting people know I'm going live. And then I shared the live with my community. Okay. So I'm letting people understand, hey, I'm here. I'm here early. This is not my regular time. And so you want to make sure you're communicating as much as possible to your community to let them know, hey, I'm going live. All right. So if you're not talking about your live and your content, you should be doing posts about it. In my post, if you go back to my post, I say, join me live, or I give tips to go live. Mr. Sunshine, welcome to the room. Thank you for that daily heart me. So you want to make sure you're actively telling people about your live journey. So that's one thing. Now, for my people who are nervous, afraid, shy, you got to have all the answers, all the things. Here's what I will tell you. The one thing that's going to happen if you go live for 14 days, this will happen. Your confidence will be boosted. Your day one is not going to look like your day 14. If you're going live every day and showing up, You get more relaxed, more comfortable, more at ease with what you're discussing and sharing with your community. You're going to learn the features, all the things here from a person that needs to know it all. Because I tell you all the time, you know your audience because your audience is a reflection of you. So I'm a perfectionist. I'm a person that got to know all the answers. I'm a person that is shy, although I don't seem shy. I'm shy. Nervous. I'm a nail biter. Afraid. Introverted. I'm introverted, y'all. All right. And so all of those things you know about yourself, you can bring to your live stream too. And so what TikTok Live does for me, and I've been doing this over a year, almost a year and a half now, twice a day. I've built a lot of confidence doing this. I become more confident and comfortable with my content. There are things and questions you guys can ask me. Luna was so funny. She said, Doc, we're going to try to stump you one day. I say you guys stump me all the time. You guys are asked a question I don't know the answer to. Hey, new generation. Hey, Harold. But at the end of the day, I tell you guys I don't know the answer, anybody else in the room. But for the most part, I have an answer for most of the questions that come at me because you guys ask questions that are still relatively new to the platform, and I can kind of give you an answer and explanation about why things happen. But keep that in mind as you're building your community, you'll become more confident because you're showing up more frequently. All right. Let me know. My live host in the room, let me know, did your confidence build in those first 14 days? Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you felt like, you know what, it got easier over time. Hey, what are you doing live this hour? You're so funny. Competence and confidence. I love that. Both of them. Competence and confidence. I love it. The more you do something more comfortable you become and the better you'll get at it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's real. I give the analogy all the time like, hey, if you got to run a marathon, you just don't wake up one day and run a marathon. You got to train for it. You got to start running miles. You got to start getting a little better. You're going to become more comfortable and competent in terms of running a marathon. So yeah, that's life. That's what everything you do. All right. And so same thing here. So you see live hosts, all of us had an origin story. We started somewhere. And my point of saying every day, it puts you in this space so that you got to practice. You got to show up. I tell people but let's put the sticker in the chat if you're a super fan. I'm sorry, a fan club member. Put it in the chat where it says practice makes progress because it's not about you showing up and being perfect. No one's asking you to be perfect. You just show up and start doing this. Thank you. So how you doing? I imagery. Hey, Danny. I'm an introvert with with ADD, and I have no idea what to do live. Oh, let me give you some suggestions. This is for my newbies in the room. Harold. We're playing hooky from work and school, although I'm working right now, but I don't consider this work. Um, but my son, we're doing a little theme park day. So I came on early, you all. I'm gonna have to get off early too, because we gotta get to the theme park. So it's after 9. So y'all gonna have to keep me honest. I'll probably stay on another 45 minutes just so I can get a solid hour in. And so maybe more like 35 minutes. But I will come back later. I'll definitely come back later for my live. So if you're new to my room, if you haven't followed the live host, if you haven't grabbed your daily heart me, definitely grab that and make sure you're following me so that you guys can connect with me later. All right. And so my also, if you click my bell to get notifications, you'll know when I go live. So there's a bell in my profile. Have a great have time with your son and a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much, DJ. I appreciate you, friend. I imagery. Thank you for the populars and the radiant launch. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the support. So really quickly, my nervous, afraid, shy people, what to talk about people, don't know how to get it started, don't know what you would do as a live host. A couple things I tell people to do. I did a post on this. It's on my page, so you could take a look at it also. I give 3 ways to find topics for your live stream. So when it comes to, thank you, friend. When it comes to finding topics, first of all, go on the home screen of TikTok. I want you to search the keywords that matter to your audience. All right. Thank you for sharing the live. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live, you can repost. You can add it to the stories, to your stories. You can also send it to individuals, group chats. If you press down on this on the center of the screen, you can do what's called a power share and share out the live that way. But I'm going to show you guys real quick. So when it comes to your live topic, if you go to the home screen, If you go to the home screen, let's see, and you can search different topics there. We're gonna let me flip my camera so you guys can see the words correctly. Thank you all for the follow. Empress, welcome to the room. Danny, thank you so much for your support. And if you go here and you put in the search term, yesterday, one of the new friends in the room, they were saying their topic in the chat. Eldorado, what was your topic, friend? What would you talk about? You said introverted with 88. What are some ideas? So what are some things you're interested in? Let me look at your bio real quick. Thank you for commenting, friend. I'm going to look real quick and just see it. Oh, you have no bio. You have to write a bio, friend. Hey, affordable tax help. Thank you so much for being here, friend. Welcome back. So yeah, you said I'm new. You are a new friend, but that's okay. You got to put some words in your bio. That's how you optimize your profile. Anybody in the room that does not have a bio, you got to put some words there. It is important for it's important for you so that you can optimize your profile, because TikTok is looking for those words to categorize you. And then when people are searching, search engine optimization, search terms that we're about to talk about, they can come across your page, your content, your live stream. So it's a way for you to become searchable and discoverable. All right. So put the words in your bio. Ideally, the words that are in your bio reflecting your content and in your live stream too, the things that you're going to be doing. So there's a connection to that. I teach how to get into construction industry. So let's do that. Let's say construction. Okay. So when I just started the word construction, you can see all these other search terms came up. So construction, management, women. So let's see, maybe that's an industry you're teaching. And so there are all this content up here. Remember, I just talked about search terms and becoming just discoverable. So your videos, there's shop, I didn't mean click shop. Users, you can search for people, you can search for lives. And so you can see different topics that relate to that. Those, if we go back to our original search, the original search term, when we were looking, you'll see, well, look here, there's some other suggested search terms that are in here too. Click what resonates with you, and you'll see those are trending search terms. Those are top search terms. And so people are searching for that. Ideally, your audience is searching for that. All right. So you're picking terms that reflect and matter to your audience. And so as you're doing your content, people are searching for that. TikTok will say, "Hey, let me put this live on your FYP because you've been searching for this. So this is one that we want to make sure you see." You know what I'm saying? So that's how this works. And so the ones that are showing up here for content, the lives that are showing up here, it's something about what they put, maybe their description, their search terms, something they're doing that puts them before on this live stream as something for construction management. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're searching the terms that matter to your audience. And then ideally, when you come here, you're saying some of those search terms when you first start your live stream so that the algorithm picks it up too. And then again, people are searching for that type of content, come across your page if they're on the app. So that's one way. I want you to take those terms, that concept, and then take that and put that into the AI. So that's the second idea. So go to ChatGPT, a Claude, Gemini, you pick what you like. You know, there's so many out there. You pick what you like. And then ask it to find um well, you can ask it for your live topic. I'll give you really quickly. So stay with me, and I'm also recording on YouTube. So if you want to go back and watch this, I'm only going to say it one time. So because I know I have to speed through this, but I want you guys to ask it to brainstorm. Hey, Flourish, I'm here early. I got to leave early. I'm here early because I gotta leave early. We're going to the theme park with my son. We're taking him out this morning. So I'm here a little earlier than my normal live stream. I'm gonna be on maybe another 30 minutes or so. Um, Thank you, friends. Thank you all for being here. So I quit early. I'm on vacation. Are you okay? Yeah. So I'm doing a solid hour. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do an hour, and then I'll come back later and do longer. Hey, Daquan, welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate you being here. Others in the room, let me know if you are new. Put new in the chat. I want to make sure I say hi to you as well. That's all I did. Solid out. Yeah, to make it a valid go live day. That's fine. That's totally fine. Yep. So that's what I'm doing. Just in case I don't get back early, I get back in time. I have to see how the day goes. I'll At least I did an hour. That's how I feel about it. It's like I did an hour. Thank you so much. How you doing, seven figure hottie? Thank you so much for being here, friend. Welcome to the room. Grace, welcome to the room as well. Appreciate you both. Lindria, is that it? Thank you so much. You said you're new as well. Thank you all. Are you guys live hosts? Anybody live hosts? Tell me if you're a live host, put your topic, your time, and your time zone in the live as well so we can see you, we can connect with you. And so that's a good opportunity for you to get exposure. So feel free to put in the chat so people can see you. Um, I'm saying that earlier so I don't forget to tell you guys to do that. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much, Affordable Tax Help. So, okay, so back to what I was saying. So you're gonna put here's the prompt I'm gonna give you. Just started going live again. I teach women how to monetize online with digital products. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, awesome. How to get into construction, 12:30 to 7:30. In 7:30. I'm saying 12:30 just in 7:30 Eastern. You go twice a day. Awesome, awesome. What's your page content about? All things going live. I'm a creator network agency. That's a free program here on TikTok. And so some of the creators that I was just talking to, they are in the agency already. Um, and so I teach that. I also come here and I recruit too. So I'm talking to new live hosts. I'm trying to get you to understand how to go live, how to monetize. I coach. I also, with the agency, I go live twice a day. I do a weekly meeting for my creators on Sundays on Zoom for us to connect and grow and learn from each other, as well as I do one-on-ones with my creators. Um, and we have group chats, we have a school community. So all those things are available to you. We have campaigns we do. I teach you about the TikTok campaigns. So all those things I do as well. And then I do one-on-ones and coaching for other people who are not in the agency. Hey, new here, Auntie of I in this network. Auntie I am in this, just received an invite. Um, Say that again, friend. Tell me what you meant, friend. You're saying somebody sent you an invite for an agency? Yeah, I don't think I did. I don't send them out. I just recruit from here in the lives. Go live in the morning and evening, teaching empathy, how to regain their personal energy and power. Awesome. Landria, do you have a steady day and time? Doughboy, welcome to the rooms. Others who came in, I missed it. Empaths, gotcha, friend. Gotcha. You teach you work with empaths, gotcha. Okay, thank you. Yes, yes, Creator Network Agency. So somebody reached out to you. Is that what you're saying, friend? All right. So yeah, so let me know. Do you have a question about it? You didn't know what that was? You want me to explain what a Creator Network Agency is? I think that's what you're asking me. Not yet. I'm trying to figure out the best times and days. Okay. All right. Well, right, please. Okay, gotcha. He's like, can you explain that for me? How can you get into the agency? How do you get into my agency? Let me do this. I'm gonna pin my agency page, and this is where the application is. So this is my page for the agency. And so I've done a couple videos. I need to do more content, but if you go over there on the videos, you can click apply now, and that's how you apply. It's a quick application that you just hit submit for. Um, Couple things you need to know. If you are not you can't be with an agency already. There's one agency for one person for one of your accounts. So you have multiple accounts, only one, your primary, can join an agency. You have to be in the US and Canada for my agency. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, Fred. You're welcome. Hey, Digital. What do you offer in your agency? I do a lot of training support. Mommy's alive. It's on the bed, baby. Okay. Um, So I do a lot of training, a lot of coaching. I do one-on-ones. I do we are doing actually an in-person retreat. So that's something we're doing actually next month. But we do our weekly Zoom meeting. We have campaigns that we do. And so really a lot of coaching. So it's helping you grow as a live host. And so it just depends on what you're looking to do. I don't require battles. I do encourage them because a lot of campaigns that TikTok offers require them. So I do encourage them. We do some training on that as well. Thank you so much, friend. And then we also great community of live hosts. They collaborate quite a bit. They also will come to your live and support. But I teach here that you have to be a supporting person too. People are just not going to support you if you're not supporting also. So just keep that in mind. You want to think about how are you networking? All right. So a lot of great information when we meet on Sundays has become kind of a think tank, which I really appreciate. And so you want to make sure that you're taking advantage of all the resources. I have a lot of people who just think, oh, I'm just going to go live and whatever happens, but they're not willing to learn, train, expand their thinking about their life, expand the things they're doing in their life, thinking strategically about it, and you just expect for people to show up. That's not how this works. You have to put in the work too. As a live host, you're there to educate, entertain, and inspire your community, but at the same time, you need to engage. You got to engage with the people in the room, maybe supporting them, going to their lives if they are live hosts, going to their content, supporting them in that way. So you got to think about what you're doing. And if you're a person who just expects for things to come to you, that's not how this works. This is an engagement app. So you also have to engage. So I teach that. I want you guys to understand the importance of doing that too. When it comes to the agency, and agencies in particular, TikTok has 8 million people going live. And so of those 8 million people, there's 300,000 that are live hosts and only 2,000 agencies. And so TikTok created agencies to help with training, to help with monetization strategy, to help you with protecting you if you are in violation or at risk of getting banned because you're not following the community guidelines. So they're here to train and educate you on the community guidelines as well. So you want to pick an agency that's going to support your growth, but also help you think beyond just, oh, the current live, but even the future lives. All right, that you're going to do. And so we have a lot of people in the agency that are now growing, been here over a year, and they're now looking at, okay, what else can I be doing in my live stream? How do I bring more visibility, become more discoverable? And then also if there's other campaigns that will take me to the next level as well. Moonflower, welcome to the room, friend. And so that's what agencies are supposed to do. So do your research, decide on an agency that's best for you. Couple other things, you can't be in restriction or violation if you're applying to an agency at the time of applying. Again, you can't have multiple accounts that you're going live on all the time. Maybe once or twice, but if you are constantly juggling between multiple lives, TikTok will see that as a multi-account violation. And so they won't let you join an agency, or at least they'll give you a warning, and you're going to have to stop some of those behaviors. Good morning, friends. And so when it comes to other things you need to know about an agency, let me know if there's any other specific questions. Like I said, I don't discourage battling. I actually encourage it just so that you understand I don't require it, but just that you understand that this app TikTok does encourage it quite a bit. And it's for building community, getting more visibility, and monetization. So I teach it. I want you guys to understand that you can embrace it and do it. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, friends? Thank you so much for sharing out the live. Let me know if there's any other questions. If you are interested in getting support, like I said, I do consultations, I do coaching. I have a couple different coaching packages. And then this is also, you can message me if you're interested in an agency. I'll pin the agency page again. You can go there directly and apply. The one thing you need to keep in mind is that you have to be going live. You have to be a live host. And if anything I do require is that you go live at least 4 days out the week. Because if you go live once a month or once a week, twice a week, you don't need an agency. You're not going live enough. Just being honest with you. So get in the mind that you are doing this and you're committing to the process, because that's what TikTok is doing. They want to cultivate good live hosts. They have 65% of the market share. They want people to go live. They want you to be committed to the process, and they want you to grow. And the thing is, the only way to grow is to show up and do it. Okay. He said, just join the live. Thank you so much for being here. Is it Onya? Onye? Don't let me know how to pronounce that. But I appreciate you being here. So being in an agency is not required, but encouraged. How is your agency different? Oh, in terms of what I offer, is that what you're asking? I'm an agency for new live hosts, rookies that are trying to grow and build confidence, build 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 your community, but also build in monetization. So I talk about different ways you can monetize on the app. We do a lot of training. I offer tips and strategies for you to improve. I come here twice a day answering questions for both my current creators and new aspiring creators, live host creators. When it comes to campaigns, we offer campaigns within the agency. I also do one-on-ones with my creators. So you'll meet with me. We'll talk through your analytics. We're a data-driven approach. So I want you to understand your data, what's happening in your live stream, and how to improve it. And then I'm going to tell you what's on the data on my side as well and give you tips and strategies to improve. And so I want to make sure that this is early for me. My voice is going out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm early. I want to make sure that you guys are growing in your live journey. So yeah, so those are, we have a school platform, SKOOL. You can go there and get resources. I have stuff posted. We also do weekly meetings on Zoom as well. So yeah, it just depends on what you're looking for. Good morning. How do I do a post like you just did? Say that again. How do I do a post like you just did? Tell me more. What did I just do? You said a post. Oh, you talking about the Service Plus? When I pin that Service Plus message, that's Service Plus. You got to activate your Service Plus to do that. Thank you so much, Landria. You said what happens if you said this will happen. What happens in 14 days to go live? We're gonna talk through that. Okay, yes. Awesome. How do I put the title on my lives like the one on your screen? This is a board. This is a board. Under your settings before you go live, click board, and then you add a board to your thing. Yeah, to your live. Make sure, hey Leanne, welcome to the room. Make sure it doesn't have TikTok or any social media on it. No website, no personal identifying information, and no pricing. Yeah, so that was Service Plus, friend. Um, Background too. Oh, my background is the light. Y'all said, wait a minute. Y'all asking all questions. This is a sunset light. This is a real background. This is real. That's my light, my wall art, and then it's just the light fixture. Thank you for answering that question. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, let me know if you guys have any last minute questions for me. Let me get to the topic again. I'm gonna, if you are interested in my light, I'm gonna pin it real quick, just so that we can, I won't pin it, but I'll put it in the shopping cart so you guys can get it. There's also the clip-on light that I use here, my stand and my tapper. So I just added 4 products. So you guys can get to that. I'm going to keep that on for a few minutes. When it comes to my Service Plus feature, you notice it just took Service Plus away. So so you could click the shopping cart. That's what's sitting here. If you click Service, when it was that little box with the arrow, that was Service Plus. And so now I don't have the ability to pin. So I can't pin that 30, pinning that my coaching services, I can't pin it because it's the same place as TikTok Shop. So it occupies the same space. So I will take the card off in a little bit and go back to pin my Service Plus again. So let's go back, friends. I have about 15 minutes at most to get through this. Maybe 15, almost 15 minutes. Yeah, a little bit over 15 minutes. Struggle when I go live. I've only went live 2 times and I feel so awkward just talking to no one. Okay, so that's kind of where I left off. So what will happen? Leandria, I think that's what you said her name was. Let me go back to this. What will happen? When you go live, at first, it is awkward. You're talking to yourself. TikTok doesn't push people in your room. I don't know if you heard me in the beginning. I said it's important for you to post content, letting people know you're going live. It's important that you market your live to let people know you are a live host and you're going to be going live on your topic. It's important that you search your topic and make sure that you know the keywords people are searching. So when you go live, you're talking about that. And then I was going to take you to the AI. I said, here's a prompt. I was going to give you guys the prompt. The prompt really is really quickly. And I'm going to say it once because I'm also recording on YouTube so you can go back and get it. So at the end of the day, I want you to say this. So this is the prompt. It's a brainstorming prompt. Brainstorm 5 examples of a niche, comma, topics, comma, and my target audience for my TikTok live, and include with my target audience the demographic, the psychographic, and the pain points based on me being fill in the blank. All the things that are associated with the things that are me. So you can put your bio in there. You can put characteristics. I'm married. I work in this industry. I have this passion. You put things that are related to what you want your live topic or interest that you have that may be good for your live. You're going to put that in that prompt. It's going to generate 5 different examples for you. You might like example number 2. Then you can say, okay, now create an outline for my live for the next 7 days, for the next 14 days, so that I'm attracting my target audience and I'm talking to them. Say the keywords for my target audience as well. All right. So you're now, and then you can even ask it to give me an intro script if you don't know what to say. So all that you can do in your life. So I just said that it's on the YouTube. You can go back and watch it. My recording, same name for my live here on the YT. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure I said that to you all. Let me go back and answer a few questions. I saw some comments. Thank you. I was wondering the same thing about boards. You got it. Oops. I did that as an autopilot. Okay. No problem, friend. I struggle when I go live. Cameron, seriously, mommy is go downstairs now. Thank you. Close the door. He done snuck in here, y'all. I struggle when I go live. I've only went live twice and I feel awkward. Okay, so we're gonna talk through that. How do you attract more followers? So we'll talk about that too. Um, I'm on 60-day live challenge. Today will be day 3. Gained followers, won a battle yesterday, and yes, we'll do title and bio today. There we go. Boom, boom. Peaches in the room. Welcome, Peaches. Welcome to the room, friend. I appreciate you, friend. You said I talk to the void in my daily life, so talking to no one on live screen feels normal. There we go, friend. T Gibb, good morning, good morning. Sharon, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, friend. You guys are welcome. So I gave you guys that prompt. Boom, boom. It's out the room just here to show some support. Welcome, friend. Thank you so much for showing support. So I gave you that prompt, and that prompt really should help guide your live. All right. So now you have the information you're going to share. You have the outline. You have the script. You have the keywords. We did the search for the keywords. So now when you come live, you're prepared for these next 14 days. So when you click the go live button, now you're going to create your board. Remember earlier we talked about the board. I started this live talking about the board. You want to make sure you can ask TikTok to give you boards. Okay. Tell it to give you boards for your live stream. Give you at least 3 examples of a value board, of a curiosity board, or a challenge board for your live stream. These are hooks. So you can say, give me hooks. Give me these 3 hooks. A value hook, three value hooks, 3 curiosity hooks, 3 challenge hooks. All right. And you switch these out. You create them and you switch them out. Okay. So when you go live, you know what you're talking about. All right. So I'm late in the live. What prompt did you speak of? It was a prompt for you to find your target audience. Tell TikTok, where do I ask TikTok this? ChatGPT, the AI. Remember the prompt I gave? It's on YouTube. You can go back and watch what I just said. So, how do you add stickers? Add stickers to the stickers here that Sharon just put. Dr. Lisa Cares. Thank you, friend. Okay. So, yeah, you add stickers by creating them on you can use Photoshop, Canva, ChatGPT, give it a prompt. You download it to your camera roll, creates the image, then you download it to camera roll, and then you upload it into your TikTok fan club. So that's where that's coming from. Yeah, so those are stickers that are in the fan club zone. And so you're going to upload those there. Yep. So yeah, they actually can even be pictures from your camera roll. You just got to make sure you resize them. When you go into the fan club zone, it'll tell you what the sticker specs have to be. I found out yesterday you can add photos. Yeah, you sure can. Yeah, sure can. So, so yes, so all that is there. So when you start your live, let's go back to this real quick. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all. Lisa, Miss Janet, how you doing, friend? All my stickers are photos I cropped. There we go. Yep, that's it. Yep. Just take photos. A lot of people put photos. A lot of people make them. So it's just up to you. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, guys, I'm going to be here for probably another 15 minutes or so, right at 15 minutes. So I'm going to try to jump off quickly. It'll have to be before 10. It's about, I'm doing 61 minutes, so I'm watching the clock. Oh, I only got 10 minutes left. I gotta watch the clock. So, because we're leaving to go to the theme park. He was in here. I have to whisper, but we're going. We're taking him to the theme park. He doesn't know it's a surprise. He think he going to grandma's house. So yeah, so I'll be back later. I'll definitely be back later. I appreciate you all coming in. Thank you so much for supporting the live stream. Let me know if you guys have questions in the meantime, but I appreciate all the support. Cool. I hope you have a blast. Yeah, we will. We will. Thank you, friends. Thank you all who are coming in and joining. Thank you. Follow up. We'll catch you later. Thank you so much, friend. Yeah, that's going to be so much fun. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Have a fun day. Thank you, friends. Okay, so let me wrap this up real quick. So every day when you start your live, so we got prepared. Now we got our materials. We've marketed our live. We've done the post. We've done live events. Thank you so much for the Michael Moonwalking. Appreciate you, friend. Mrs. Treetop in the house. Thank you, friends, for the moonwalks. Is this information your stand page? Is this information on my stand page? You know what? I have a checklist that's there that tells a lot of stuff that you should do in your live stream. The searching, it actually is there as another product. So yeah, actually it is. So I have two different products. One is teaching you kind of how to the checklist of things that you need to do when you go live and prepare to go live. The other one is talking about your niche and your topics and how to find those using ChatGPT in particular. So yeah, so they're both there. The prompt I just gave actually is a prompt that I didn't put in my stance, or you have to meet with me or get it from my live. So that's what I share here. Um, if you go to my stand store and check, you know what, I don't do pricing on here because I'm always leery about TikTok and saying stuff like that. So go on my stand and you can see everything you need. Let me take off my shopping cart and I'll pin my Service Plus and you can go there and I'll click the message so you guys can see it, especially since we're in the last couple minutes of my live. So let me pin it again. Service Plus is, thank you very much, Miss Janet. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. Let's see. I'm going to pin this. So yeah, if you want to message me, you can message me here, submit the message, or you can click Service Plus. Service Plus is the yellow arrow in the corner. Either one, you can get a hold of me if you have questions on how to get support. I do one-on-one coaching. I do consultations. So either way, you can get support from me. All right. And, it's up to you. I tell people all the time, hey, when I started this process, I'll be honest with you. I learned. I learned because I met with coaches. I bought courses. I did my research. I went to lives. I learned from those people. I bought their information. I'm one of those people where, you know what? I'm not going to do this on my own. I make sure I'm surrounding myself around people who are going to support me, uplift me, and help me. And so I strongly believe in coaching. I'm a coach myself, so I believe in it. And I understand the power of mentorship. My dissertation was on mentorship. And so, you said amen. When I click your link, it gave me a blank page. Which one? The Service Plus one? Try it. I can't pin it again. Try it here. Click that Service Plus. Click it here. I wonder if it's because I just turned off the shopping cart. I don't know. Um, you said you're happy you found this morning. Oh, thank you. This is not my regular time. I normally go live at 10 o'clock in the morning. Um, hey, Holly Q, welcome to the room. Yes, we knew our doc tell us about her dissertation. I know. You're so funny. You're talking about the lady who shared that she was a doctor. She really ain't a doctor. It's like, girl, how you figure that wasn't gonna catch up with you? Yeah, yeah. Anyway, you said I was, hey, Kim, yeah, I'm early. I'm going to get off in a few minutes because I have to go. We're taking our boy, we're doing a little fun family day in honor of his birthday. His birthday was in April, but we didn't do as much because of his baseball season and the weekends were pretty jam-packed. So we're still in the day. He's playing hooky from school. My husband is playing hooky from work. She is not a doctor. I know. I know she's not. Po thing. She was wrong for that. I don't even know why I said poor thing because some people are just you know just liars. It is what it is. They create a truth and narrative that's not true. We knew our Dr. Lisa was real, and I am. I am. Yeah. So, uh, we have a college visit today at Drexel. Okay, with our oldest, and another one on Monday. Awesome. Awesome. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. So interesting. My former career was in higher ed, so I know Drexel well. Yeah. So, from conferences and stuff. So. All right, friends. Okay, let me do this. So I know I only have a few more minutes before I have to get off. I'm literally at the last 5 minutes. So things that you're gonna see happen. I'm gonna rattle these things off. Okay. So I gave you guys a lot of tips on the front end. Told you where to find your topic, how to find the people who you want, the search terms for your target audience. I told you how to create a board. I gave you prompts to use for ChatGPT. So I gave you a lot of information. I do co-stream on YouTube. So if you missed part of this live and you're like, I just want to hear her talk about some things, you can go back. The post for this live on YouTube will probably be available in a couple hours. It doesn't upload immediately. So you can probably go back and see today's live shortly. Under the live section, same name on YouTube as here. But really quickly, when you go live, you're going to say the keywords immediately. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate you, friend. You're going to say the words that matter for your community. Those keywords, you're talking at 3. So when it goes 3, 2, 1, you're talking at 3. You don't wait for the countdown to finish. So you're saying the words that matter. I say TikTok live, live streaming tips, go live, new live hosts, go live challenge, 14-day challenge, beginner friendly tips. So I'm saying the words that matter for my live stream. You're going to say those words, those search terms that people are searching. Are you going live later? I am. I'm coming back later. Yeah, I'll be back at probably we'll have to gauge what time we're actually back. I'll put in my note if it's gonna be like 5 o'clock, 4 or 5. I'm gonna try my best to be back home closer to 5 so I can go live, if not 4. So I'll keep you posted. Today's kind of one of those precarious days, but I'm definitely gonna come back and go live. So I'll be back later. Hey Sandy, welcome to the room. So once you start talking, what's going to happen in these first 14 days? TikTok doesn't push you out immediately. Okay. So just know that you won't get pushed out immediately. You're going to be talking to yourself. People come in the room. You're going to click their bio, read their bio, say hello to them. You're going to play around with the features so you can know where things are located. I was teasing, but kind of serious. I said, my pet peeve now is people who ask me where the sound effects are. Because the sound effects should be something you're clicking. There's a wand that tells you all the different effects. There's voice effects, sound effects, regular effects, boards. That's where you add your board. Real quick, don't add your board before going live. Add it once you come into the live. Click the wand, then add the board. Sound effects, whatever, there's a glitch right now. So the sound effects is not working. It won't be able to work when you pin the sound effects bar. You won't be able to pin that bar and click it really quickly. So you got to add it afterwards. Don't know when that's going to get fixed, but just know that that's happening. And if you're saying your sound effects isn't working, that's why. Hey, entrepreneur, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Others coming in. Appreciate you all supporting. Thank you for the wink winks. It's important to go live on the same time during the 14-day. Yes. Braxton, unfiltered. Yes. That is a pro tip. Go live at the same time every day. You're learning, you're training the algorithm, but you're also getting connections with the people who want to see you. So this is a different time for me. But some of you guys came and caught me at this time that already have been here. But there's some new people who came through because this is not on my regular time. Now, at the end of the day, I give the analogy like, okay, it's like back in the day with TV. When you have your favorite show, you knew what time, you knew what day, and you came here for it. You know what I'm saying? So in that way, it's good. I tell people streaming is not television because it's interactive, but at the same time, just having that schedule helps to hold you accountable. Hey, Dr. J, hold you accountable, but also making sure that your audience know when you show up. All right. So you're doing it for that reason. Um, so I would say definitely do it. I just put up my bio. Could you look at it? Hello, you just put a bio up. Okay, Jenna's artist who wants to share moments from my life. that have caused emotional reaction. Oh, I love that. Okay. The rest of it, it gets kind of cut off as so, and then you have the facial emojis there for tomorrow isn't, and then it gets cut off. I like it. I like it a lot. So as you start going live, you're going to put your live schedule in your bio as well, so people know what time and day and time zone you go live. Yep. I love it. So thank you all. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So definitely come up with a schedule as much as you can. You know, like I said, today is kind of a weird day for me to say, yeah, do a schedule, but then I'm off schedule. But I would say definitely do it. Now, the beauty of this is that I've been doing this so consistently. Like I said, people who saw that I was live, people in the community, it was like, hey, let me go see Doc's here early. Like, let me check her out. And then we got new people who now discovered me. So it's not a bad thing if you want to do an occasional pop up in a different time. So it could help with new visibility. But don't do it in the beginning. You want to create a foundation for your viewers. You said that would be me. Right? You want to create a foundation for your viewers, and as you're building, you want to make sure that you're showing up on a consistent basis. All right. When it comes to, he said, I'm the newbie. Appreciate you, friend. When it comes to other things you should realize, so I said confidence is going to be built. All right. Day 1 and day 14 will not look the same. Okay? That should not happen. That means you're not going live every day. If you still feel the same way at day 1 and day 14, you're not going live long enough. You're not paying attention to the growth that's happening. I want you to have a growth mindset. So every day you should feel better, at ease. There should be growth that's happening. All right. So keep that in mind. Thank you all. Hey, Yolanda, how are you doing, friend? I'm about to get off. I'm at an hour and 2 minutes. You hear my tapper? Yeah, my tapper is right underneath. I'm actually cutting it off because I'm about to get off shortly, friends. So I'm gonna stay on for another 2-3 minutes because I gotta get off so we can hit the road. True. Yeah. So other things I would say that you will see different, experience differently is that you're gonna get the new learning. You're gonna learn where features are located. So you're gonna stop saying, I don't know where things are located. Thank you so much, Yolanda. I see you, friend. Yes, thank you so much, friends. Um, you're going to feel confident about memory recall. That's another thing. People say, "Oh, it's so much to learn. It's a learning curve." You'll learn easily. You'll know where the sound effects. You'll know where your real-time analytics are. You'll know how to add viewer wishes. You know, you're going to know how to do this. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate your friend. You're going to know how to do all that. So that's part of what happens. Good morning. Life with Bentley. Welcome to the room as well. Feeling confident is so important. It's important. I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, I'm shy and I'm going to stay shy. No. I tell you guys all the time, I'm a shy girly. I'm an introvert. I'm a nervous girly. I bite my nails. Been biting my nails all my life. And just knowing that all that stuff changes over time. It will change. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you all for the populars. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So just know where you're at today is not where you're going to end. So I want you to build that confidence. You're going to also, a couple other things that I'm not going to get a chance to get into it fully because I do teach about being good viewers so that you can teach how to be a good viewer to your community. I want you guys to understand that everything here is learning as you do it. All right. So you're learning the viewer engagement is important. And so when you go live, you can teach viewer engagement. Viewer engagement comes in different formats, but we also talk about the gifting engagement too. People supporting the viewer wishes or the live goal or your gift gallery. Those things need to happen as well. You just cannot come here to TikTok and sell your courses and sell the things you want to do. And TikTok don't win. TikTok won't push people in your room. They want to see an engaging room. So that viewer engagement is key. All right. So thank you all. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Get your points before you leave. Yes, get your points. Yes. Thank you so much. Hope to get your next live. Okay. I'll be here later today. I just got to figure out which time. Obviously, coming back from the theme park, I just wanted to make sure I got an hour in because I wanted to make sure I stayed with a valid go live day. You want to get 61 minutes in. So I'll talk about this. Earning potential is another thing that will happen. You're going to earn, you're going to grow, you're going to build community. All those things are going to happen. Fan club's going to grow. You'll see your followers increase. All those things should happen in those first 14 days if you've done the steps I told you to do. All right. So thank you so much, everybody. Get your points. If you go back up here to the Daily Heart, claim those points. Claim those points. All right, friends. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. I appreciate you, friend. I appreciate you, friend. Um, Thank you for sharing great information. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, everybody. So claim your points. Heading over to your YT so I can do my AI prompts. I love it. Okay, so the YT, yes. So as you can tell, if you want to come over now, you'll see me over there. I'm gonna get off in like one more minute, but you'll see me over there. Now this live, if I understand when I end it, it takes maybe about a couple hours before it uploads as at under the live section. I do transition it under the playlist section, but I got to do that. I haven't done that step yet. But it should be under the live section so you can go back and watch it. And obviously it'll be the one with me with the headband on. No other lives like that. As you can tell, I don't go back and change the titles. I need to do better with that. So thank you all for being here. So claim your points. I'll be back later. Just know, let me turn off my viewer wishes. Let me cut that off so I can have that off the screen. Just know that I tell people all the time, thank you for the watching. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the stickers. Thank you for all the gifting. I so appreciate the support. And remember, practice makes progress. All right. I say that all the time. Practice makes progress. You are not trying to be perfect. People say practice makes perfect. We don't say that here. All right. Because it's not about being perfect. It's about showing up. It's about going live. And it's about building. And as you do it on a regular, consistent basis, you will get better. All right. Practice makes progress. All right, friends. All right. All right. Appreciate you all. Love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you all later. Bye-bye. You said, what's your coaching hours? What's my coaching hours for like individual coaching? Message me here. I have a schedule, so you would make an appointment. So if that's what you mean, but my live stream hours, I go live at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. If that's not working, somebody said it was blank before, click Service Plus and you can inbox me. So send me an inbox message if you're asking about like true coaching. But yeah, so I go live twice a day. My normal hours, this was not my normal hour. My normal hours for coming on live is 10 a.m. and it's usually like 10:15-ish because I go live on YouTube first. So 10-ish, 10:15-ish, 4:15-ish. And that's when I go live and I come here and I usually stay live for about 2 hours. Yeah, my live. Yeah, so I usually stay live about 2 hours normally. So yeah, this was like a hot hour that I did, and then I'll come back and I'll recap what I did earlier. I usually do that, depending on the topic, depending on the questions. So yeah, and then I'm an agency, so I do have an agency, so I support people that way as well. All right, friends. Appreciate you all supporting. Thank you for the hearts. I see it on the YT. Appreciate all the support. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody on the YT. Appreciate you all. I will be back, back a little later. I'll make sure I turn on my YT also. So I appreciate all the support. Thank you, pals. See you later. Have a great day, friend. Bye-bye.